To really understand what false humility is, you got to understand what actual humility is. See, humility is the modest or low opinion of your own importance. So, false humility is when you treat people that you think are beneath you a certain way, whether you think they're beneath you financially, socially, materialistically, or even stature. You treat them a certain way while you basically whimper up and respect people that you fear, people that are more evil than yourself. Classic example is the minions. The minions always need to feel protected by being underneath who they deem to be more evil and threatening than themselves.
Minions. They all share the same goal. To serve the most despicable master around.
When you respect somebody based on the worldly standard, you see kind people as weak people. Somebody with false humility sees humble people as submissive people. If you're joyful and outgoing, you play too much. See, when you respect somebody based on worldly standards, you'll see somebody that's truly humble as passive. You'll think they're not assertive or confident enough or not domineering enough, not powerful enough. I remember T.D. Jakes said, "Why do we live in a society that celebrates people for being unforgiving? The harder you are, the tougher you are. We celebrate people for their anger. Men are intimidated to forgive because we see it as strength. But in reality, it takes more strength to forgive someone than it does to be hostile and sick and toxic and angry." Then he goes on to say, forgiveness is a big, tall idea, and you have to be a big person to do it. Little people can't do it. They're too small. They're too petty. They're too sensitive. They're too easily offended. You got to be a big person to embrace it. It's a big, tall idea for people who can see the big picture, that's not willing to lose the battle so that they can win the war. They thought Jesus was weak. Yet you'll have people with false humility claiming they love Jesus but don't get the big picture.